in there.
Internal audit.
You might want to redo the one.
We're gonna do consideration of resolution 21-21, budget adjustment number 6.
Yes.
That's where we're at.
Mr. Chair,
Go ahead,
Commissioners,
Mr. Ludi.
I recommend approval of budget adjustment number 6. We've already gone through it. If you
All
have
right.
any other questions,
Do we
though,
have any other questions, commissioners, for budget adjustment?
No.
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 Do I have a motion for budget adjustment number 6?
No moved.
All right, do I have a second?
second,
Okay.
Second by Commissioner Lucero. Commissioner Lucero, how do you vote?
yes.
Commissioner Winhorst?
Yes.
Commissioner Garcia?
I vote yes.
Commissioner Lowry?
Yes.
And I myself, yes. We will move on to J, consideration of advisory committee recommendations regarding reinvestment of current investments. Mr. Ludi?
Anna, were you able to get the last 3 slides on? We'll be on the one that says it's right after, the third from the last, recommendation of reinvestment by the Advisory Investment Committee.
Paul, do you want to explain that the committee and I think Commissioner Lowry's on?
Yes, Commissioner Lowry specifically asked me to,
Secondary.
yes, she's the secondary backup for Danny, and Commissioner Lowry asked me to be able to present a little more information for the rest of the governing body, thus these slides. So, with the Advisory Investment Committee, there's 3 of us, Mr. Chairman Torres, and our treasurer, Kathy Gonzalez, and myself. We didn't have a chair as of then. This was a pretty new committee, so I'm now chair for the investment committee. We also voted on regular quarterly meeting dates. Forget what they are, but
May, was it May?
yeah, it's going to be
Every 3
Quarter.
months.
every quarter. We can get those dates posted. So, and another thing that we had to do is we have a CD that's maturing, and this is in March. So this was really important. We get this committee together. There's no resolution for this, but I put up on the screen for you guys here And I thought this was pretty good information. I did send out packets to all of you guys when we were gonna have this public meeting. So you could see, the last time we met in June, the opportunities with the interest rates were low. And they've even gone lower now. And there's 3 criteria that we need to meet when we're making investments per our investment policy. And those are safety, liquidity, and, let's see, sorry. Oh, and yield. Safety, yeah. So the only one that met all 3 criteria is, again, the LGIP. So that is diverse. They invest in treasuries, other money markets. So it is a diversified portfolio. It's not just stuck with one thing. All the CDs, we'd have to get locked in. And with COVID as it hit, that's when all of these interest rates started dropping, because businesses closing and everything. So with LGIP, it's same as cash. We can always move it. We can always, it's safe. We can always meet, next time we meet with our investment committee, we can reevaluate. So we could always move it if rates get better, but we don't want to get locked in, for
They
0%.
voted unanimously for.
We voted unanimously.
Well, what was the lowest lock-in? Was it 3 years?
1 year, but it was from, 0 to 0.15%. Or 0.01%. So we recommend when the CD matures on March 12th to move it to LGIP.
That's the one from US Savings or,
No, at the bottom.
oh,
The one highlighted yellow
Oh, okay.
is the best opportunity at this time. We're not going to find anything better.
And Mr. Chairman, that's the local government investment pool with the state treasurer's office, so
Yes.
it's.
That's
property.
correct.
LGIP, Local Government.
Local government
Investment Pool.
investment pool.
So this was just for you, for everyone to understand what they've decided, what they're going to recommend for that move. And then we want to do a resolution on the next one, down.
Yeah, so this needs to be voted on.
No.
So,
Do
but,
they need to go into finance? Do they have to?
yeah, I believe they do have to.
Mr. Chairman, normally when you make a decision as it relates to finance,
Will
you
you come to Board of
convene as the
Finance?
Board of Finance, and then
Just so do I just,
Make a motion to go.
do I have a motion to make, Commission Board of Finance?
So moved.
I make a motion that we come out of our regular session and go into the, whatever it
Board of
is.
The
Finance.
Board of Finance Committee.
I second it.
Second by Commissioner Lucero. Commissioner Lucero, how do you vote?
Yes,
Commissioner Winhorst?
Yes,
Commissioner Garcia?
Yes,
Commissioner Lowry?
Yes.
And I myself, yes. We will continue and we will be the Board of Finance.
Thank you.
Any questions or comments on that, Commissioner Lowry?
No questions, no comments.
Commissioner Lucero?
no questions or no comments.
Commissioner Winhorst?
no.
Commissioner Garcia?
no, I don't have any question.
All right, I make a motion that we pass. Consideration of resolution 21-22, investment, no,
No, that-
in
J.
consideration of advisory committee recommendations regarding reinvestment of current investments.
I second it.
Second by Commissioner Lucero. Commissioner Lucero, how do you vote?
Yes,
Commissioner Winhorst?
Yes,
Commissioner Garcia?
I vote yes.
Commissioner Lowry?
Yes.
And I myself, yes.
Thank you.
We will move on to item, so now we come back.
yes, reconvene as the Board of County
Do
Commissioners.
I have a motion to come out of Board of Finance and resume as,
I make a motion that we come out of the Board of Finance and reconvene as a regular Cibola County Commission.
I second
I
that.
second.
second by Commissioner Garcia. Commissioner Lucero, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Winhorst?
Yes.
Commissioner Garcia?
I vote yes.
Commissioner Lowry?
Yes.
And I myself, yes. We will reconvene as the Board of Commissioners. We'll move on to item K, consideration of Resolution 21-22, investment policy revised.
Mr. Paul Rudy,
Mr. Chair, Commissioners. Anna, could you go to the second from the last slide? So, we were going through the policy of our investments, and we came to a conclusion that we were hoping to make a few changes to this policy. As you see up on the slide, those are the changes we are requesting. The first one, it just takes out an email to all newspapers. We already have a current policy with the county that it's sufficient for the web, just using our website. And then changing the finance director to the clerk's office for maintaining record of the meeting. It gets a little difficult to run it and have to record. And then add, this is page 3 of the policy, to add and/or finance director's report. So that way we're not creating a duplicate of reporting. We're already reporting on investments on
On a
our
monthly
in cap, on our recap page. We've got it, that's our first fund on our form. I can always provide additional information if requested by any commissioner.
but it's sufficient, the information that you.
I think it's sufficient.
Right there, does that have to go through the treasurer's office?
So those are the changes to page 3. And if you could go to the very last slide, these are the other changes, just going to and/or finance director, adding that in. And we've talked with legal and with Adrian and the treasurer, and we all agreed that these changes would be sufficient and good for the policy.
So we recommend those changes for the investment policy.
That's correct. We recommend approval of Resolution 21-22 and rescind the old 19-16 resolution, investment policy.
I make a motion for consideration of 21-22, investment policy.
I second that.
Second by Commissioner Winhorst. Commissioner Lucero, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Winhorst?
Yes.
Commissioner Garcia?
I vote yes.
Commissioner Lowry?
Yes.
And I myself, yes.
Thank you very much.
We'll move on to number 11, announcements.
I have a quick couple of statements. I talked to Harry Garcia about the road to La Mosca, and that they were gonna approve, they were on the verge of getting, I think, $1 million approved to help with that. But due to that, we don't have any contracts or agreements with any of the tribes or anybody. They're just gonna get till we do the,
Do we have to do that?
To-
No,
to
we-
redo the study.
We've been trying.
Yeah,
We've
so
tried.
continue with that.
and then, on Tuesday or Wednesday of last week, I don't remember what day it was, we had a 2-hour delay. There wasn't an ounce of snow on the road.
None. The black ice, I know in the morning.
There was no black ice, because I was out at 6 o'clock in the morning, there was nothing out there. Because I had things to go run to do. I ran to San Rafael to go get my brother. We went to go run some errands, and it just surprised me that when I got home, it would sit on the TV 2-hour delay.
And that was even that was in the afternoon
Yeah.
when we made, and that was maybe jumping the gun, but on the same token, it was like I said, people that called me and said that was a good call. The roads were icy from here to here. You know, when a decision like that, and Kate asked me, then I just making, overall, it's public safety for me, whether you drive from Cibola and there ain't no snow here in Grants. I don't know how it is out there, so I just make a general decision, and that was the decision made.
Okay, and then, Harry Garcia also told me that House Bill 5 was approved in the House, and that's the additional member to the Road Authority?
The Economic Development
Authority.
Authority.
All for 5.
And it was headed to the Senate, and he said that he did not feel that there was gonna be any issues at the Senate. So we'll be having to have our fifth member. And then, legislation's appropriations that I've heard is that between Milan and grants, they're gonna get $5 million, or that's what's proposed. And we're not getting very much, so I called Harry and asked him if anything, to get us enough money to do the parking lot at the hospital. So that's where that stood. And that's all the comments I had.
The parking lot at the hospital, is it just to shoot it again? Don't they have it, or is it
I don't know.
potholes? I haven't really.
They wanna do the whole.
Yeah, they wanna but it is paved already.
Yes,
So they
absolutely,
want a redone job.
Right.
And that is on
A
our,
facelift.
that is on our ICIP.
Yeah,
But
that's,
there's two others in front of that, just so you know. Remember, we approved the ICIP, and you guys approved the priorities. It was Road 1, and then
Right.
it was the emergency service building, and then it was the hospital's parking lot.
All right. Any other questions, commissioners, or comments?
I have a comment. When we get the notice that county's gonna be closed, because of the weather, really, it helps the residents on the western side, because around Ice Cave, you have about a foot of snow, and then in our area is about anywhere from 6 to 8 feet of snow, and the roads are not cleared by the state in a timely manner, because they have to take care of the more travel roads, and that prevents the people coming into Grant and risking, to take care of business here at the office. So in that way, it helps the residents out there when the roads are not traveled and they're bad. There may not be any, people here, but elsewhere.
no, and I understand that, because when I had all these people come in from your area to work at the prison, we understood that.
Yeah.
But because there's snow out on Highway 6 or 53 or whatever, there was nothing in town. There was,
Nothing. I had some out of my house.
so, and that's all I was saying. If you live in town, I mean, shouldn't be a problem to work.
Yeah, but if we, however it's ran, like I said, when it is, and it's just a 2-hour delay, and then we start getting into discussions of why you live in town and you got me here, and then it turns in, it's kind of it's just help everyone and do for everyone. Like I said, the 2 hours, I don't know how, if we can do that, and if you have managers or whoever, the state officials, if they say, if you're here and you would like to come in, but either
That's
way,
what I mean.
it's a given 2 hours.
So, Mr. Chairman, I just wanted to add that in the prior, sometimes we make that, the mistake of a decision because you foresee something and the black ice and everything. But usually, Danny, Mr. Chairman, you're great. We call each other at 6 in the morning. We discuss, most of the time we
And like I
discuss
said,
it.
I'm not out, I'm just down there.
Right, and so I haven't really had any problems making a bad decision, and there's always going to be those decisions that people don't think they're all right, but like Danny said, he does get phone calls, and I respect his decision.
And well, the next regular commission meeting will be March 25th, 2021 at 5 p.m. via Facebook Live. This meeting's adjourned.
Thank you, Danny.
Oh, I was leaving.
Don't leave.
Don't leave.
No.
Do you want me to get that amended one, Dave?
Yes, I've already sent it for print.
I'll do that.
Thank you so much.
That's what the minutes first.